Today we'll be looking at some of the craziest interrogations where police officers trick the suspects to tell the truth. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. A man by the name of Rain Duran allegedly tried to assault a police officer in Ohio during an interrogation by using a pen. He had willingly gone to the Xenia Police Division to address charges of posing as a parent during an open house at an elementary school. When Duran allegedly threatened the officer with a pen during the questioning, things got nasty. The officer skillfully tackled Duran to the ground, demonstrating his quick thinking and expertise.
Put your hands behind your back now.
Okay. All right.
After taking this prompt and decisive action, the officer made sure that everyone was secure by calling for assistance right away. The fact that the officer's training enabled him to subdue the subject and stop any more damage makes this incident a testament to the value of law enforcement training and experience.
Put your hands behind your back now. Try to stab me, really?
What are you trying to stab you with?
With a case as small as his, he might have been let go very early, but he had to make things worse for himself. Number 2. In a tense interrogation room, police officers who were looking into a case of check theft surrounded a woman and wouldn't let go. At first, she strongly denied having any part of it, giving a story that was completely false. But as the police slowly showed more and more evidence that didn't support what she said, she started to lose her cool. The woman's body language showed that she was getting more and more uncomfortable as the questioning went on.
Have you ever had to sign her name to a check? To deposit?
Her arms moved back and forth, her head jerked, and her eyes darted all over the room. It was becoming clearer that the police were onto something, and her unease grew with each passing second. The police got closer to the truth about the check fraud case after this intense and gripping interrogation showed how to balance the art of research with the art of uncovering lies. The cops, who were very good at finding lies, saw these red flags right away. They were sure they were on the right track, and the way her body reacted only supported their ideas. There was strong evidence against the woman, and her body language gave her away. She slowly lost her ability to keep her innocence.
She starts squirming around a little bit more, an indication that she's uncomfortable and not really liking that line of questioning.
Number 3. Someone spoke up and said that they'd seen the victim with a young woman before the killing. Detectives found out that the woman was Tallulah Gillespie, who was 19 years old and had just been freed from prison for robbing a grocery store in 2003.
Back in 2003, we had a rash of grocery store robberies. Tallulah Gillespie was developed as a suspect.
When she was being questioned, Tallulah tried to say she had nothing to do with the crime, but the police kept going. They approached her with a witness who saw her with a gun and tried to scare her by lying to her. Being alone in the room made Tallulah feel bad about what she had done. The police kept trying to get a confession. Tallulah finally broke down and accepted that she had something to do with what happened.
Okay.
It became clear that the killing wasn't done in self-defense, but as part of a scheme to steal drugs. One more step had been taken to solve the case. Number 4. Detectives questioned their main suspect in the shooting death of a U.S. mail worker in his truck in a very tense room. One detective did something different because he knew that getting the suspect to confess meant winning his trust. He chose to make friends with the subject and get to know him.
Help me understand, okay, what happened, Mark. And like I told you before, everybody make mistakes.
During the conversation, the detective showed that he or she understood and cared. He heard the suspect's side of the story and gave him a chance to say what he thought and felt. The officer told the suspect that he was there to help. He also tried to figure out what had happened. The suspect started to talk more after some time because he thought he could trust the detective. He admitted things about himself that he hadn't told anyone else, like why he did what he did and how things happened that led to the terrible event. This important discovery turned the study on its head. The detective made it clear that the recorded statement would be used in court, even though the suspect told the truth. They had won the suspect's trust, but the truth would still be told. Number 5. Joseph Reno Armstrong tragically lost his life at the Western Glen Apartments in Westwood. His alleged killer, Robinson, faced questioning by the police. During a moment at the police station when an officer was changing his handcuffs, Robinson made a dangerous move, attempting to take the officer's gun. The situation escalated quickly as additional officers rushed in to assist. Robinson, seemingly desperate, repeatedly shouted, "Kill me!" To subdue him, one of the officers used a taser. A judge subsequently ordered Robinson to be held on a significant $1,565,000 bond, charged with murder, aggravated robbery, and assault. In addition to these charges, he also faces new allegations related to drug and gun possession. Police discovered heroin hidden in his sock and a firearm on his person at the time of his arrest. Importantly, Robinson's status as a convicted felon meant he was prohibited from possessing a firearm, further complicating his legal situation. That's it for today's video. If you like watching similar content, do check out my other video, Top 20 Funniest Moments of Drunk People Getting Arrested, and I hope to see you in the next video.